Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the answer key and marking scheme and common errors done by students in the midterm examination. We'll move on to the question number 1A. Here you have to solve the linear inequation and you have to represent its solution set on the real number line. So if you have solved this linear inequation, you will get 1 mark, and writing the solution set uh, we will get 1 mark. You can write the solution set in set builder method also. I have written in listing method or roster method. You can write because the x belongs to integers. So you can write in uh, listing method. Now, correct number line. Writing the correct number line, you will get 1 mark. Here, number line, when you write the number line, you have to put arrow mark on both ends and see that one extra number on both sides. That is necessary. And now we'll move on to the question number 1B. In question number 1B, here we have to find out minus 81 is which term of this AP. So here for that, if you substitute in the formula and we'll get NS35. So it is 35th term. And if you also have to check whether 0 is a term of this AP. So if you take a check and you will get N is equal to 8. As N belongs to a natural number and 0 is a term. Okay, so reason you have to write as what you have to write as a reason is 0 is the term of this AP. 0 is the 8th term of this AP as N belongs to the natural number. So for this step you will get 1 mark. Many of the students have not able to write the reason and they have written if you have written N belongs to whole number also I have given marks, but N belongs to a natural number, not whole number. And now we'll move on to the question number 1C. Here you have to find the values of P and Q, and you are given x plus 3 and x minus 4 are the factors of this polynomial. So first step here, x plus 3 is a factor of this polynomial. So f of minus 3 should be 0. So after substituting the value of x in the polynomial, it should be equated to 0. In this step, if you have not equated to 0, you may lose 1 mark here. After that, if you solve that, you will get equation number 1. And now x minus 4 is also factor of this polynomial. So in this step also, after substituting x is equal to 4, it should be equated to 0. In the very first step only. After doing and if you substitute in the next step, then it is meaningless. Okay, so you have to write, it should be equated in this step only. Then only you will get 1 mark. And getting two equation, any one of the equation is correct, you will get 1 mark. And after solving, both answers P and Q are correct, then you will get 1 more mark. If one of the answer is correct and one is wrong, then you may lose this mark. Okay, now we'll move on to the question number 2A. 2A is a matrix question. Here matrix M is multiplied with some other matrix. You have to find the order of matrix M. For this, what you have to do, you have to find the order of the matrix. You know the mustache rule, you can use that. And finding the order of the matrix, you will get mark. I have written B1. B1 means without method also marks will be given. So if you have not shown any method, if you have written directly 1 by 2 matrix, then you will get 1 mark. And here substituting the values of sine 30, cot 45, cos 90 correctly, all these values are substituted correctly, you will get 1 mark. And now we'll move on to the question in this solving part. If you solve that, you will get the answers 1 and 1 by 2. The answer must be written in matrix form. If you do not write, if you solve this and you got the answer, if that answer must be written, matrix M should be written in this form. If you have not written matrix in this matrix form, then you will not get 1 mark. Question number 2B. Here we have to find the equation of median AD of triangle ABC. The vertices are given as, this is given A, B and C. The coordinates of the vertices are given. I've just plotted in a graph. and it is showing the triangle is like this. You have to find the equation of median. You know that median is the line segment joining one vertex to the midpoint of opposite side. So first of all, you have to find out the midpoint of BC. So if you found midpoint of BC correctly using midpoint formula, then you will get 1 mark. After that, if you using slope of AD, and if you found the equation correctly, you'll get 1 mark. And finding the centroid using centroid formula, x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. If you get both the coordinates are correct, then you will get 1 more mark. In question number 2C, here, see the table. This is first one you have to take as x, second one you have to take as frequency. Okay, x is the observation, so number of goals is x, number of matches, that means you have to consider like there are, suppose in a football league is held and there are 2 matches, no goals is, okay, there are 4 matches, only 1 goal is made, there are 4 more matches in which 2 goals made, like this to be read like this. Now writing the cumulative frequency, the table, you will get 1 mark. The table with cumulative frequency, 1 mark. If you have not written this fx, f and fx, that can be directly somebody multiplied and calculated, then also will get for marks for median. But if you have found median without frequency table, cumulative frequency, you will not get. Even in board examination, we argued a lot for giving marks, but they refused us to give mark when cumulative frequency is not made. And so if you see the cumulative frequency table, the last observation we are getting that in the here 34 number of observation is even. So you know the formula, n by 2th observation plus next observation n by 2 plus 1th observation divided by 2. So 34 upon 2, 17th observation and 18 plus 18th observation divided by 2. So here 17th observation, if you look at, that is 3. Then 18th observation is 4. So 3 plus 4 divided by 2, that is 3.5. Median is 3.5. Mode is 5. So we know that mode is that, okay, observation which maximum number of frequency is there. So here frequency 8. So mode will be 5. We'll move on to question number 3B, 3A. In question 3A, you have to find out the rate of simple interest and amount of maturity is given. So finding interest, if you have found interest correctly, you'll get 1 mark. And if you find the substitute the values like monthly deposit, number of months, like n into n plus 1 upon 2 into r upon 2 into 1 upon 100 in that formula, if you substitute correctly, and okay, we will get 1 mark. And finding the rate of interest, 1 mark. And now we'll move on to the 3B, question 3B. In question 3B, here proving sums, that this sum can be done in many ways. I have shown just one of the way, and any method you have done, you have to use algebraic identity and trigonometric identity. So use of algebraic identity, 1 mark, and use of trigonometric identity, 1 mark, and you have proved correctly LHS is equal to RHS, then you will get 1 mark. You know that LHS and RHS cannot be done simultaneously. I think you know all these things. Now question 3C is what? You are given 3 consecutive vertices of a parallelogram. You have to find out the 4th vertex. We know that diagonals bisect each other in a parallelogram. That means midpoint of one diagonal equal to the midpoint of the other diagonal. Okay. So here AC is one diagonal, BD is the other diagonal. So midpoint of AC we can find because both the coordinates of A and C are known. And midpoint of BD, you can take the coordinates of vertex D as x comma y. You can find out the vertex, 4th vertex as 4 comma minus 2 correctly. If you have done, you will get 1 mark here. And equation, this part you will get 1 mark. Here if you have equated here, not mentioned here, 1 mark for showing this stuff. Now you have to find the equation of median. For that, if you have shown this much, here you have substituted in the equation y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, or if I use other formula, okay, here correct substitution in the formula I will get 1 mark, and equation correctly if you are getting 1 more mark. So it's a 4 mark question. Now question number 4a. In question number 4a, it's a height and distance question in which you have to find the okay, uh, give the answer in nearest meter. Here you have to give the answer in nearest meter. So for drawing diagram, 1 mark, and you have to write that what is AD. AD is the height to be raised, and using one triangle, and you have shown correct trigonometric ratio values, you will get 1 more mark. And after getting AD, the height of to be raised should be written to the nearest meter. Here 87.84 means nearest meter will be 88 meter, because the question says you have to give the answer to the nearest meter. So if both the values are not written, only this much you have left, you will lose 1 mark, and both the answers should be there. You have to write in nearest meter. Before that you should get this. Okay, then you will get 1 mark here. Next question is question number 4b. In question 4b, x plus 9 is third proportional to x plus 2 and x plus 5. So x plus 9 is third proportional to x plus 2 and x plus 5. So it can be written in the form of x plus 2 upon x plus 5 is equal to x plus 2 upon x plus 9. So therefore x plus 9 is the third proportional to x plus 2 and x plus 5. Otherwise you can write x plus 2 is to x plus 5 is equal to x plus 5 is to x plus 9. So you can use the rule of proportion. And after that, writing this part you will 1 mark, and solving correctly. If you have made some mistake in this calculation, expansion, you will lose 1 mark. And finding x is equal to 7, you will get 1 mark. And after that, you will see 4c. This is a similarity question. You have to prove that ADB is similar to BDC. You can use various ways. First, you can prove that this triangle is similar to the bigger triangle, and you can prove that this triangle is similar to the bigger triangle. Then we can prove therefore these two are similar. Otherwise, directly we can prove that let angle A is theta, therefore it's a right angle triangle, isn't it? So if one angle is 90, suppose angle A is theta, this will be 90 minus theta. Same way, if you take this triangle BDC, in that this D angle is 90 degree, this is 90 minus theta, means angle DBC will be theta. Angle DBC will be theta. So you can prove that these two angles are equal, and two angle D and angle B are right angles. Therefore, these two triangles are similar triangle. So proving that similar triangles part, you will get 1 mark, and getting the value of CD, value of CD you will get 1 mark. And after that, you have to find the ratio of these two triangles. So anyhow, you have to prove that ADB and ABC are similar triangle. So for that, after that, you have to use the area theorem of similarity, that area of two similar triangles are proportional to the square of the corresponding sides. Using that, you will get the ratio. After getting, if you have used this area theorem of similarity correctly, you will get 1 mark. And after that, the answer should be written in the form of ratio. If many of them missed out here, writing the answer. If the question says, look at the question. Question says find the ratio of areas to east. This should be written in the form of ratio only, otherwise we'll lose 1 mark. So 1:5 is the answer.